Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to be taking a look now at one of the final products I picked up from Star Wars Celebration Europe, and in today's review we're going to be taking a look now at a character that appears at the very start of the first couple of episodes of Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 3. Obviously this character appeared as part of the Kamino series they done, where the droid armies invaded Kamino to try and get some clone secrets in terms of obviously the cloning of the clones itself, and his character does appear in a couple of episodes of the Clone Wars, and obviously in one of the battles he gets shot in top of the shoulder, Poljan, and then eventually gets shot in the head trying to guide one of the older clones to make for the barracks and get away from the battle itself. Obviously one of the older clone troopers that we see in that series at the start. And this is a character that when it was first announced I was really looking forward to picking it up, because obviously they released a couple of the older ARC troopers back in the day in terms of Havoc, Blitz and Colt. Obviously they're being re-released as vintage collection figures, and I'm hopefully going to get my hands on the other ones. But in today's review we're going to be taking a look at one of the characters I've just mentioned, and the ARC trooper we're going to take a look at today is this one. It is the ARC Commander Havoc from Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 3. As I said, I was really looking forward to picking up this version of this ARC trooper. I do have a couple of ARC troopers in my collection now, such as ARC troopers from the Battlefront 2 game, and obviously the 3-pack of 501st clone ARC troopers in terms of Jesse, Fives and Echo, but Havoc is really cool. As I said, he has a small appearance in the series, but obviously gets shot in the Poljan at the top there and eventually gets shot in the face, trying to obviously stop the aqua droids from gaining any more ground and everything. But obviously he's quite an intelligent ARC trooper as well, and obviously I was reading up and watching a video that his slight distraction he got ended up costing his life. But apart from that, this clone trooper, or ARC trooper I should say, is really cool, really impressed with him, and I've got nothing but positive things to say about him, especially with the blue and white armour as well. So that's Havoc. We'll take a look at this character in a few moments, but we're going to take a look at the vintage card that comes with this figure. As you see, this is the vintage collection card that comes with this figure. At the top you've obviously got a little logo there to mark 20 years of the Clone Wars. You've got the Clone Wars logo there, the name of the character, Havoc in action there, the Kenner logo, and obviously the plastic bubble that protects the figure, and the price I paid for this ARC trooper. Now someone's probably thinking, oh, why have you paid £25 for an ARC trooper or a Clone Wars figure? Let's just say this character's been quite hard to find at retail, and obviously when you go to certain events you pay a little bit more, but I think what you're getting in terms of quality, you've just got to bite the bullet. And I've been doing that a little bit more recently with some of my vintage collection figures. Obviously they are going up and everything, but not to sort of blow my own trumpet and sound a bit arrogant and stuff like that, but I am in a lucky position where I am working and I can afford a little bit more than other people in terms of the collecting world and everything. Not to brag that it's a magnificent thing, but it does help and everything, not to be arrogant or blow my own trumpet and everything, but that's just pretty much it. But obviously the price is a little bit more than I usually pay, but I thought, you know what, there's not many of him there, I'm going to get him. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that's the packaging, front part. Turn it around, you've obviously got the other figures in the numerous waves as well, the Star Wars logo at the top, and obviously the legal stuff as well. So yeah, that's Havoc in action there. So that's the packaging for Havoc. Let's take a look at this character in more detail. In terms of articulation, it does come with movement at the head, tops of the shoulders, elbows and the wrist. Torso is movable, movements in the legs, knees and ankles. Accessories galore in terms of ARC Troopers. He does come with the longer rifle there, and he does come with the shorter rifle, and obviously in both holsters there he comes with the blaster pistols that can be removed and obviously placed in his hands there, and the shorter rifle there can obviously be placed in the little peg hole there on the little backpack he's got. In terms of colour and everything, really nicely done. Obviously this character isn't part of the 501st, but obviously the blue, grey and white markings really go a long way with this figure. Just give you a zoom in to show you the overall detail of Havoc. Start from the bottom. Obviously you've got his feet and legs there in terms of the colouring, grey, silver and a hint of black. In terms of obviously the weaponry, obviously the large rifle there, which is nicely done. Would like to see a little bit more carbon scoring, considering obviously it is a rifle and everything. Blaster pistol in one holster there, and the other one there. You've obviously got a little backpack there with details and everything, which is nicely done. And obviously you've got the little peg hole there that obviously stores the figure. In terms of the front, you've obviously got the pauldron and everything, which is nicely done. And obviously got the markings on the arm plates and everything. And obviously got that really nice colour of grey, black, white and blue, which is nicely done. And obviously the luxury of it being a clone trooper and obviously being an ARC trooper, he does have a removable helmet. And obviously it is the clone generic look as well, obviously of Tamar Morrison, which is nicely done. Obviously it's like a cartoon version-esque of these, but obviously it's nicely done. And the helmet is sculpted nice as well, nice soft fit, and obviously just gently and be careful, you can obviously just place the helmet on his head. And obviously you can get it to move as well. I'll just place that helmet a little bit better because he is moving his head. There we go. There we go. And obviously you can move it left and right, which is obviously always a bonus, like so, and then move it the other way as well. But now Havoc's an interesting character, like with many Star Wars characters, but obviously considering that he's not in the 501st, the blue markings go a really long way. Obviously blue is one of my favourite colours in terms of clone print and obviously the armour as well. But Havoc obviously played a small role in the Battle of Kamino. Obviously he got shot trying to aid one of his wounded brothers in action. Obviously he paid the ultimate sacrifice along with Commander Colt as well in the episode, who got killed by Sarge Ventress. I believe Blitz survived the battle because obviously he ordered the ARF troopers to fire a couple of rocket launchers on the large droids that were obviously sorting out the city in terms of gaining knowledge and secrets. But I'm not too sure if Blitz did survive, but I'll have to do some upcoming homework on my ARC Trooper history. But in terms of accessories, he's the same as any other ARC Trooper that's been released lately, but what you're getting is your money's worth. Like I said, I paid a little bit more than I originally wanted to, but he's a sought after figure in terms of popularity, and I think Colt, Blitz and obviously Havoc here won't be around long in certain stores and online. So if you see him, get him. If you want to pay a little bit more, bite the bullet because you will not be disappointed. And obviously it's nice to have another clone trooper to your collection, especially being a really cool ARC trooper. So that's pretty much it for ARC Commander Havoc from Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 3. That is it for my Star Wars Celebration haul. Really pleased to have obviously attended my first ever Star Wars celebration, and obviously hopefully go to a few more in the near future. So that's pretty much it for these figures. In the next several Star Wars reviews, I'm going to take a look at many vintage collection figures from different areas of Star Wars, and I hope you can stay tuned for that. Obviously going to sit back and record them and eventually upload them to YouTube so you guys can have a look at them and obviously enjoy the content I produce. So yet again, thank you to everyone for watching the channel. Be sure to obviously subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I will see you very, very soon. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.